Hello art beaters, Becky here for artbeats.com, and I've got a brand new video for you today. Today I'm explaining all about seed bead sizes. You might be a little confused by seed bead sizes as they're a little bit different from standard size. So I'm here to tell you all about it and walk you through all the different seed bead sizes. So let's dive in. Seed bead sizing is unique in that it is often referred to in terms like 11-aught, 8-aught, 6-aught, or it can also be referred to as 11-0, 8-0, 6-0. And this might be confusing to new beaders because it's not a term of measurement that is used often, usually only with seed beads. I've heard that it comes from how many of the seed beads can fit in an inch. For instance, an 8-aught seed bead, that should mean 8 seed beads could fit in an inch. But that's when it first got this name. So depending on the shape and brand of seed bead you're using, that number is going to vary. And it's also important to note that the bigger the number gets, the smaller the seed bead gets. So a 15-aught seed bead is smaller than an 8-aught seed bead. An 8-aught seed bead is smaller than a 6-aught seed bead, and so on. We also have this great seed bead sizing and hole size chart on our website. I have a link to this in the video description. This is really going to help you know which seed bead to go for based on what you're working on. And today I'm going to go over the millimeter sizes of basic seed bead shapes like the Delica and the round seed beads. Starting off with Miyuki Delicas. These are cylinder-shaped seed beads. I have here a 15-aught seed bead. This is going to be about 1.3 millimeter in size, and the hole size is going to be 0.65 millimeter. Compare that with the 11-aught Delica. This one's just a little bit bigger, and this is the size I like to use a lot. The 11-aught Delica is 1.6 millimeter in size with a hole size of 0.8 millimeter. You also have the bigger size in Delica, the 8-aught Delica. Now you can see this is much bigger than the 11 and 15-aught. The 11 and 15 are actually quite similar in size, but the 8-aught is quite bigger. So the 8-aught Delica is 3 millimeters in size, and the hole size is 1.5 millimeter. Miyuki also offers round seed beads. These are more rounded than the cylinder seed beads, and they offer them in 15, 11-aught, 8-aught, and 6-aught sizes. The Miyuki round 15-aught seed bead is 1.5 millimeter in size with a 0.4 millimeter hole size. The next biggest bead is the 11-aught Miyuki round. This is 2.2 millimeters in size and has a 0.7 millimeter hole size. The 8-aught Miyuki round is 3 millimeters in size and has a 0.9 millimeter hole size. And finally, we have the 6-aught Miyuki round. This is 4 millimeters in size and has a 1.1 millimeter hole size. The other popular brand of Japanese seed beads is TOHO, and TOHO makes cylinder and round seed beads as well. For cylinder beads, we have the 11-aught Treasures. TOHO Treasures in the 11-aught size are 1.3 millimeter in size and have a hole size of 0.7 millimeter. The TOHO Aiko 11-aught cylinder seed bead is a little more uniform and consistent, but similar in size and shape. It also has a 1.3 millimeter size and a 0.7 millimeter hole size. And do keep in mind, with these seed beads, the color and the finish may affect the overall size and hole size. It'll be by a little, not a whole lot, so these are approximate sizes. TOHO also offers round seed beads. The 15-aught TOHO round is 1.5 millimeter in size with a 0.4 1.4mm hole size. The 11-aught Toho round seed bead, let me pick it up here. 11-aught Toho round seed bead is 2.2 millimeters in size with a 0.7 millimeter hole size. The 8-aught Toho round seed bead is 3 millimeters in size with a 0.9 millimeter hole size. The 6-aught Toho round seed bead is 4 millimeters in size with a 1.1 millimeter hole size. Toho also offers a 3-aught seed bead size, which is significantly bigger than the rest. This one is 5.5 millimeters in size with a 1.4 millimeter hole size. We also have check glass seed bead options from Mitubo. Mitubo offers a 10-aught cylinder, which is just a bit bigger than the 11-aught cylinders from Toho and Miyuki. This one is 2.1 millimeters in size and has a hole size of 0.7 millimeters. I did want to compare seed beads across brands. So you can see the yellow Miyuki Delicas in the 11-aught size and the Toho Treasures and Aikos in the 11-aught size are fairly similar. I often will use Toho Treasures and Miyuki Delicas together because the size is so similar, but I like to save my Aikos for just using with other Aikos because they're so precise, so uniform that when you use them all together they feel really nice. And you can also see that that 10-aught Mitubo cylinder is just a bit bigger than the 11-aughts. Here is a comparison of the round seed beads from Miyuki on the top and Toho on the bottom. These are quite similar in size as well. The 8-aught Miyuki round seems just a bit bigger than the 6-aught Toho round, so these two brands of round seed beads could also probably be used together quite easily. I also have a video on beading needle sizes, what needles to choose based on what beads or projects you're working with, so make sure to check that one out if you need further help. Again, this sizing chart for our seed beads is on our website. I've got a link to that in the video description as well. I will say in general, I love working with size 12 beading needles for a variety of projects. It's just a good versatile size that's going to work for a lot of different projects. So that's my recommendation to you. But make sure to check out that choosing beading needles a video and blog post that we have on our website as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that video was helpful and informative. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Please leave a like and a comment below. And as always, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell notification so you know exactly when new videos like this are out. Thank you again so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.